Okay, so this may be a little bit weird, but I told you I would try to create a blunt course and try to pass down kind of what's in my brain and what's in my heart, through this course. One of the things that I really firmly believe is that, two very powerful emotions that we have that drive a lot of behavior, love and fear. If you look at things, I think that is this is not my thought. This is something that I read, and I'm like, I think there's something very powerful there, and I've been thinking about that a lot. I'm still thinking about that concept quite a bit. Um, but if you're one of the instructor that I was training, in some way I am because you're watching this video. What I would tell you is, look, sometimes your things just flow. You feel connected to like a higher power, if that's what you want to call, and you see things very clearly, a lot more clearly. You just kind of intuitively know how you should teach that concept or what assignments feel like good assignments. Sometimes it doesn't come, and you feel like I'm stuck. I'm not going anywhere. If you're stuck, you just start writing and seek for inspirations, pray for inspirations. Go for walks. Try to get into that creative mode. But when it comes, right, when you're in that state, do your best to stay connected. Be grateful that you're having those moments because we all know as teachers, not all the time we can get into that mode. But when we get into that mode, I think we all sense that grateful feeling that, hey, now I'm at a state where I can create content that can really help students, right? But anyway, um, we should seek for that inspiration. And again, that inspirations may have been driven by fear, like, oh, I may be judged on, the quality of this. I'm afraid that, I'm going to be judged harshly. I don't want to look bad. What if someone thinks, I am not smart? What if my course is not comprehensive? There are all these fear-driven actions too, but try to lean, and it's not impossible. It's not possible to avoid those fear either. You can simply acknowledge and say, yes, I have those fears, but try to lean on the side of, hey, I really care about the students who just signed up to my live class that's going to start in a week. How can I serve them the best? What can I do to really help them save a lot of time on learning? Pray for inspiration, seek for inspirations, and when they come, follow them, write it down. For me, a lot of inspirations come early in the morning. Like, it's 5 a.m. right now. And I've already started creating lots of videos. I actually started working at 1 a.m. So for me, my sweet spots are very early in the morning. 4 a.m. is usually my best, time where I get, very good inspirations. But today, I really wanted to, finish this course. So I woke up super early and I've been creating videos today. The day before, so 3 days ago, no, 2 days ago, I wrote down about half of the text. Yesterday, I wrote down the other half of the text and I added assignments. And then today, I'm creating the videos all in one sequence. So this course on how to create a course was created in 3 days. And I felt like I reached that state where things just started flowing. Where when I sat down 2 days ago to write some concept, it just started to flow. Second day, I got the inspiration. Do you know what, Michael? There are too many things here. Why don't we group these concepts into these three different stages of the curriculum development? And then I got that inspiration. So I did it that way. And I feel like that's way more organized than all of this being into a single chapter, right? That's overwhelming. But anyway, I'm just giving you some guidance on how this course was created. But you seek for inspirations. Now, this is not a technical course, so this is why I'm fine with my videos being over 20 minutes because you can be on a passive mode because you're not like solving algorithms. And I'm not teaching you something very, very complex. I'm sharing stories and things. So, passive moding works fine for, for these type of course too. So I still try to keep the video concise, but sometimes it's hard for me because I like to emphasize and, hey, English is my second language, please don't be too harsh on that. But anyway, seek for inspiration. Sometimes the inspirations are to remove things. It's not only to add things, sometimes it's to remove. You know what, I wrote that content, but it's no longer relevant. Let me just delete it. Sometimes it's to move things around. Oh, I think this one, it should be on this. So you move the assignment landscape around. Sometimes it's, the assignment. Like, oh, that assignment is crap. It should go. And you just remove it. And you add some new assignments. So pray for inspirations. If you're struggling on how to explain a concept, seek for inspirations. And maybe the answer to that inspirations will come later when you do a live class. Maybe it's not going to be the first live class. Maybe it's going to be a third and fourth and fifth, just like how it took me a long time to get people to where I'm now able to get people. It took me years of iterations and teaching to get people. And even now, I can find ways where I can improve and, get people faster. So, seek for those inspirations. And when those inspirations come, follow them. Almost always, the promptings will affect the assignment landscape. So, pay attention to the assignment landscape, and when you act on those promptings and when you test them with real students, get feedback, pray for inspirations on how you can, better serve your students to be better teachers, you will get it. And then again, update the platform. Teach through the platform, okay? Not through live lectures. Live lectures, useless, ineffective, almost all the time. Again, fees on the instructor. You can do everything that you want to do in the live lecture without doing a live lecture. Have them watch things in the platform and use that time to build relationship, do a discussion. Ask them things, do a group activity. Do things that can get them to the next level. Not from 0 to 1. Have 0 to 1 be done through the platform. Have 1 to 5 be done through your live class. Not 0 to 1 through the platform and 0 to 1 through live lectures. Useless waste of time. Okay?